Priming is essential for ensuring the smoothest and most durable foundation for your restoration paint project. The Barrett-Jackson restoration system contains many of the products you'll need to achieve a smooth, even paint surface. Before you begin priming, make sure your vehicle has been properly prepared. For tips and instructions on preparing your vehicle for primer, check out the Barrett-Jackson restoration system preparation video. The Barrett-Jackson Restoration System Primer Kit contains everything you'll need to mix primer, including a high-build direct-to-metal 2.1 VOC epoxy primer that has excellent sanding characteristics, suitable for use on properly prepared steel, aluminum, fiberglass, and even existing OEM finishes. The primer kit also includes epoxy hardener, mixing cups, stir sticks, gun strainers, gloves, and an instruction booklet. This primer kit is available in a gallon kit and a quart kit. A gallon kit will provide enough primer to paint the average mid-sized vehicle. For larger vehicles such as trucks and SUVs, you'll need a gallon kit and a quart kit. For smaller vehicles such as motorcycles, a quart kit will provide sufficient primer coverage. To prepare the vehicle's surface for priming application, you'll need to scuff sand the entire surface with a Barrett-Jackson Restoration System Step 3 maroon scuff pad to ensure a consistent surface and to promote proper priming adhesion. Blow off any sanding debris with an air hose and mask off the vehicle to protect any areas you don't want to paint. And then clean the surface with a solvent solution that's compliant to your area. And finally, tack off the surface with a tack rag to remove any dust or fine particles. Mix 4 parts primer to 1 part primer hardener, stir, and pour through the provided strainer into the spray gun. To avoid wasting the mixed product, mix only enough primer as can be used in 1 hour, which is the maximum pot life for the mixture at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Although there are many ways to apply primer, this suggested route will ensure the best results. Start with the roof, move to the rear of the vehicle, then down the driver's side. Spray the hood next, changing sides halfway through so you're ready to spray down the passenger side of the vehicle. Don't forget to spray the door jambs and all crevices. Applying the primer in temperatures above 85 degrees Fahrenheit or below 60 degrees Fahrenheit could result in sags, runs, or drying issues, so it's best to refrain from spraying outside of the recommended temperature range. Over-applying the product could cause sags, runs, or drying issues as well. So instead of spraying 1 heavy coat, spray 2 or 3 even, full wet coats, maintaining a distance of 5 to 7 inches from the surface until a good film build is achieved. Allow the primer to flash to a dull finish between coats. The primer will air dry in 1 to 2 hours at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, or it can be force dried at 120 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 30 minutes. If air drying, wait 90 minutes before sanding. Keep in mind that the excess film builds and cooler temperatures will extend drying times. Once the primer is completely dry, you can begin preparing the surface for color application by using the Barrett-Jackson abrasive sanding process with Step 3 600 and Step 4 800 grit abrasives. The surface can be sanded wet or dry with 6-inch film discs on a DA sander, or you may prefer to hand or block sand with waterproof sheets. If you prefer to wet sand, have a soft squeegee handy to consistently wipe the surface dry and check for a consistent finish. Now keep in mind that to remove all surface imperfections, you may need to apply additional coats to rebuild the primer's thickness and repeat the sanding process. This primer system does not require a primer surfacer, so be sure to reprime all sanding cut-throughs to ensure consistent color holdout and uniformity. For tips and instructions on how to apply color, watch the Barrett-Jackson Restoration System color video.